But as you saw, he hasn't been broken here, not even close in the second set. See whether this one would have been worth a challenge. Because
nope. It was wide.
James thought that clipped the line. Game point and set point. Well, it was close in the beginning. 4-1. Looked like James Blake was going to run away with that first set, but it doesn't happen. Now Federer leads 2-0.
On that. Oh, this is so good. Oh,
this is really, really good now. Nice setup for this championship match. It couldn't have turned out better, I don't think, for the promoters here with this American. I was going to say young American, but James Blake has been around a while. 25-year-old taking on his opponent today, Roger Federer. So with the way that things have turned out here, most interesting match to me, in the men's anyway, was Blake beating Nadal in the semis. Most interesting women's match was Martina Hingis and her losing it to Sharapova.
Yep, he was great. That is really good. Well, winner's starting to flow off the racket of Federer as he's found his rhythm, found his timing. What do you think, Cliff, about Martina Hingis' chances? Do you think she could win a major this year?
Only if the draw worked out really well.
Opened up for her a little bit?
Which is a big if.
I think she'll be around in the quarters, semis on.
I don't think she's going to lose to a lot of players.
That's the point, right?
Her, but
she's going to go into the second week of each big event.
Yes. Game point to Blake. Federer's walking like a man who thinks that he's got this thing won, and he probably does. It was not the same way against Olivier Rochus, the young Belgian. He beat him, but it was very close. 7-5 in the third set. Rochus won the first. A real test for Federer.
Federer again. incredible how he can control that slice backhand when he's fully stretched and get it deep, keep himself in the rally. And again, the running forehand, the winning shot there. Maybe some players out there, Cliff, that are maybe quicker than Federer. Obviously not many. I mean, think of a Hewitt or Nadal. Blake even. But what makes Federer so good on defense is not just his speed, but his the way he can from awkward positions get the ball back deep or slice it short or do something that you can't hurt him on the next shot.
Break point. That does it for the break. Federer with 2 sets and a break, a serve and a third.
Well, not surprisingly, James Blake hanging his head because Federer has just upped his level, as our Franklin Templeton between the lines will show you. As the last set or so, he's been in full flight with forehand passing shot working. And the backhand down the line has opened things up for Roger. Plays safely here, and then he goes for the big one there. Always looking to play the combinations is the world #1. Again, when you give him that opening, cross court, he will find it. And he is finding it often in the last set.
Yes, Roger Federer has a coach in Tony Roach, but you know he surrounds himself with friends and family. He's not a bunch of bodyguards and publicity agents. He's very self-reliant. He's independent. He's comfortable in his own skin, and he has some help, but he shapes his own destiny. He chooses his tournaments well. So when he makes a commitment to play, he shows up early, and he's ready to go.
80-2 when he wins the first 2 sets. That one loss was the 2 losses, one to Hewitt in Davis Cup a couple of years ago down in Australia, and then against Nalbandian at the year-end championships last year when really Federer wasn't physically 100%. He was coming off that ankle injury he suffered after the U.S. Open. His fitness wasn't at its normal level.
I don't have the head-to-head in front of me, but I don't think that Hewitt beat him many times after that
since
win.
then, no.
Exactly.
I don't think he's beaten him once since then. Federer's beaten him about 8, 9 in a row.
Game point Federer.
That's what Blake was able to do early on, was to rattle Federer.
14-30.
But Federer has not allowed Blake to get swings like that too often.
Game Federer.
Olivier Roch has really made Federer